Barnes joining me in the studio to talk about a fundraiser. We have the president of the Royal Canadian Legion Branch 96 here in Brockville, Ralph McMullen, as well as from Ketchum Manufacturing, we have Jason Baker. Gentlemen, welcome to the program.
Glad to be here.
So, Jason, why are you partnering with the Legion on this fundraiser?
Anything the Legion asks, the answer is yes, and it should be in our community. The Legion, I think everybody has the utmost respect and admiration for, and they're a fantastic organization for offering help in the community. They need a little help asking for help sometimes. And so I had an idea. I know that we've been working hard trying to get the Legion branch itself, the building itself, maintained. I know that Trillium has been there for some help on the financial side, but the building needs a bit of work. It's had some work done over the years. So we thought there was an opportunity for us to do what we do well, and in making signs, and there had to be a way we could help monetize that, make it a fundraiser for the Legion. So had a very quick conversation with Ralph, and the project started from there.
Amazing. So this, please tell our viewers what this has come about. What is it that the fundraiser is?
Well, it's a lawn sign like your with the H frame and that, and you just push it in there, and there's two signs we have available at the Legion. One is with two soldiers on it, one's just with the Legion crest on it. Mm-hmm. We got to be careful because when we made them, we cannot put a poppy on it because the Legion has complete rights to that, so yes, we don't want to break any rules or laws. And as Jason said, it's a fundraiser for us, and through the generosity of Ketchum and Jason, he's supported us very well, and we're very thankful for that. And it's not the only project that Jason has helped us out with.
So were you surprised then when he came to you about this?
When Jason comes to me, I'm never surprised. But it's always good things. He's always coming for a good reason.
So Jason, why two signs? Why you've got two different signs? Why two?
Well, our designer, we have a fantastic graphic design team at the plant, and we always offer customers options.
Oh,
and
okay.
So Dana is the young lady that designed these two signs, and she says, okay, let's show the Legion these two options. So I went down and talked to Ralph, and Ralph said, yep, we showed them around, and everybody likes both of them. Can we offer both? So
okay.
That was quite simple, and
Yes.
And so we did that. And one of the important things, and Ralph touched on it, was we did, through Ralph as the branch president, he did reach out to the Legion headquarters, the main branch, to make sure that we weren't breaking any rules. And
Right.
The one stipulation that they asked is that we use the branch logo, not the National Legion's poppy logo.
Okay.
So there are poppies on one version of the sign, but not the actual Legion poppy logo, because
Okay.
the National Legion does offer a similar service.
They
It's
do.
just it isn't taking off like it could be, and I wanted to use Brockville as a test case to show
Yes.
what we could do if we spend a little more time and effort on a campaign like this.
I think it's an awesome idea.
It's
I love it.
exploding. There are people from all over coming in to get them.
Really?
Yep. Yeah.
That-
The day that Jason put it on Facebook, I think it must have been 20 people come in that day.
I thought after I had read your email, I was looking at the lawn signs, and I thought, wow. I mean, and that's why I had ordered two, because I couldn't choose. That was hard.
Well, I'll tell you, I think the majority of them have the one with the bugler and the soldier on it. They're selling about 2 to 1.
Oh,
at
they
this
are?
time. Yeah.
Okay.
So next year we might come up with another design.
Oh, so you're going back to Jason next year?
Oh, once I got my hooks in him, he doesn't get out.
It's not going to get rid of you now, right?
No.
We're certainly glad to hear that. And I think it is important that each year we can offer unique designs, because yes, the signs will last if people want to put them in their garage and bring them out next year. but a poppy would last as well if you put it in a drawer. But the idea of it is a fundraiser each year, and the Poppy Fund has very specific things that money is spent on. And I wanted to make the fundraiser that we're doing with the lawn signs more open-ended for the Legion, and the Legion at the end of the day can choose how best to use those funds. They certainly have a lot of things. My only desire would be that the Legion spends it on the Legion or something. If they want to put it into the Poppy Fund, that's up to the decision makers at the Legion.
Yes,
But
yes.
to turn around and then just dole this money out to another charity is, again, fantastic work.
Yeah.
But every once in a while, we have to protect the Legion from
You're
themselves
right.
and help
Yes.
them, put some money into their building fund. I know that we've had some conversations about maybe upgrading the sign on the outside to a digital sign. And so perhaps this can be a start towards funding that project.
So are there any ideas floating out there with your Legion members?
There's always ideas.
There's always
It's
ideas.
a question how much it's going to cost. And to answer Jason's question, I had a visit with my treasurer, and we decided that we would sell the signs for $20,
Yes,
and all money would go into our general fund
yes.
and not to the Poppy Fund, because
Okay.
the Poppy Fund has restrictions of what you can use it for.
Right, yes,
So
yes,
it's used basically for the veterans, their families, and their children.
yes. So this way it goes into your general fund.
Both in the
and
general
you can
fund or our
dip
building
into it.
fund, wherever we need
Yeah,
it. Yep.
yeah. Well, that's going to be awesome. So where do people actually obtain these signs? Where do they go?
They go to the main office at the Brockville Legion, go in the north door where the canopy is,
Yes,
and it's the first door on your left-hand side. It's the main office, and we have them sitting right there, and you come in and we choose which one you want. And we give you the sign and the H steel thing to put it on, and you stick
Yes.
it in your lawn.
wow. So how many did you produce?
Well, because we have digital print capacity, we can do shorter runs, and
Yes.
so I think we've provided at this point 100 signs to the Legion. We're selling them out of Ketchum manufacturing as well, both
Okay.
off of our website,
All right.
ketchumdesign.ca.
All right.
Very much like an Amazon or a Shopify website, they can choose their version and do everything right there.
Yes.
Or they can come to our reception at the factory on California Avenue, and we will sell them there. We take cash and credit there as well. So that's the idea. So far, I set a goal for myself of trying to help sell 1,000 of these signs. And it's hard to keep track from day to day because the sales are so brisk.
Yeah.
But I think as of yesterday afternoon, we had crossed over the 25% to our goal mark. So
Really?
we're over 250 signs sold so far. And we always thought that it would certainly pick up after the municipal election and as Remembrance Day approaches. So
What's
Yes.
all those other signs you get off the lawns and
That's
that thing?
Exactly. So, Jason, what happens if you go over the 1,000?
the check to
Keep
the Legion
printing
gets
more.
busy.
Keep printing more.
That's right.
It's a win-win situation,
Oh,
then, isn't
the
it?
Legion can't lose.
No,
No.
no.
And
So-
we're so grateful to Ketchum because they bend over backwards to do what they can for us.
They do for a lot of organizations, and we're very appreciative of that. So Ralph, if somebody wants to call the Legion and order X number,
They can.
What-
613-345-0473. I'll
Okay.
say that slower.
please.
613-345-0473. That's the main office.
Can people also call Ketchum?
Yes. Yes, they can. And Ted McMullen, I give total credit to this idea to Ted over at Chev, Riverside Chev here in Brockville. He called and said, I love the program, love the designs, but if I put those out in front of the car lot, they're pretty small. Can you get me bigger ones? So he initiated a program where we do full sheets, which is 4 foot by 8 foot. So he was the first commercial business to order some. Now we're offering commercial businesses or people who have rural properties and lots of frontage
Yes.
the opportunity to buy a larger sign for $100. And we started printing those last night as well. So I think we have 5 of those sold so far. And I think we are opening it up more to the commercial side as well as the residential. So
That's perfect. That's actually perfect, isn't it, Ralph?
Yeah,
I mean,
it
whoa.
is. You can't. As I
A
say, it's
resident
just
commercial.
exploding. But I want to add too that it's not just Ketchum. It's Jason also. Jason's doing a lot of this in memory of his grandfather.
Oh, that's nice. His
Am I
name
correct?
was?
Yes. It took Ralph an awful long time to convince me that I could become a member of the Legion. It's been
5 years it took.
I just didn't. I never served. I have the ultimate admiration for those who have, and I didn't feel that I was worthy. But there is a membership class at
Yes.
the Legion that allows for this, and it's important for the Legion to have new membership in all
is.
classes.
It is.
And so when I was the mayor of Brockville, I felt that if it's an important statement for the mayor to be a member of the Legion, I'm happy to do that. And I gave up being the mayor, but I won't give up being a member of the Legion.
Good for you.
Glad to hear that one.
Good for you, eh?
But and as Jason says, we're getting later and later. Veterans, we're losing veterans every day.
Yes,
So we do
unfortunately.
need getting to be more of a social club, but we're still there for the veterans and that. And you don't have to be a veteran to belong to the Legion. Anybody
Okay.
can join.
Anyone can join.
Anyone.
And Ralph, how do they do this? Is there a form they have to fill out?
There is a form, and it has on there what category you join under and all
Okay.
that. It's for your name, address, and I believe the initial price is going to be like $57 when you first join.
$57 to
Yeah.
be a Legion member.
Yeah,
Is that reasonable or what?
Yeah.
and I think $7 of that is for administration fee.
Well, my heavens. People should be buying
And then when you
these
get my
membership.
age, it gets a little cheaper when you become a senior.
You have a senior discount
Yeah.
there?
Oh, yes.
That's cute. Okay, let's go back to the reason why we're here. We're here to talk to you two about this amazing fundraising effort that people can join in. I'd love to see them all over Brockville.
Wouldn't that be nice?
That's what I want to see. Our population, what, is 22,000?
Yes.
Some-
Come on, what's the problem here?
yeah. Also, and we want to see everybody down at the Cenotaph this year on November the 11th.
Yes.
It's the first time in, I'm going to say, 4 years that it's wide open.
Yeah, so please do come down.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, anything else that you want to tell us that I unfortunately haven't asked you because I didn't know? Anything else? Jason didn't tell me what his grandfather's name was.
Stan Baker. This is my dad's dad. Both of
Stan
my
Baker.
grandfathers served in World War II overseas.
did? Okay.
And so I was able to, there's the fighter jet program, and I was able to honor my maternal grandfather because he served in the Air Force.
Okay.
And so there's a bench that's, we'll go down there that he will be engraved into. But my dad's father, who served in the Navy, I hadn't had a way to honor him. And so it was pretty touching. I got a phone call from my dad, who was walking King Street and saw the banner when it first went up. And he said, I might be embarrassing the family because I've been standing under it for 15 minutes pointing out to anybody who walks by that that's my dad.
I love it. That's
And,
nice.
I think as I walked, what I'm kind of referring to is Remembrance Trail downtown with these
Yes.
banners that have gone up.
Yes.
It's striking to see how young they are. And you talk about, some of our best generations, and I love the fact that Wayne's Veterans Group down there has included current serving soldiers or
Yes.
peacetime soldiers as well. It's open to all, and I think that's very inclusive
Yes.
and very important because there's a lot of heroes that didn't serve in the world wars that still serve this country past and present,
Right.
and they need to be honored as well.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
And since they've been up downtown,
Yes.
we've been getting inundated with people that want to get one for next year in memory of somebody.
Oh,
And one
how
other thing I'd
nice.
like to mention is a week from today, Thursday, Wednesday.
Today's Wednesday.
A week from Friday is our annual Remembrance Dinner on the 4th of November, Veterans Supper, and our honors and awards, and the tickets are on sale at the Legion.
For how much?
$20, I believe they are.
So call the Legion for the tickets.
Yep.
They're
Or we just go in and
Or
get them at the,
purchase, yeah.
get them at the
Okay.
bar. Yep.
Okay.
So Doreen, one of the things about the banners, I know that they wanted to do this in phases over multiple years. We did 46 banners this year. We are certainly getting calls about people who are interested in having one done for a loved one.
Yes.
And I know that if we just give that veterans group a little time to catch their breath from this phase, they'll have order forms and that type of thing at the Legion to do it for future years as well. So
Awesome. Awesome, guys.
So Wayne McIsaac and his wife are going to Florida for, they'll be back in May, and that's when it start up again.
Okay, starting up again.
But
in
we've
May.
got we'll have the forms at the Legion. People come in, their forms are there, and they can fill them out and leave their name and that, and they'll get in touch with them when they come back from Florida.
So, Jason, who designed those?
Same design team that designed
Really?
the
lawn
lawn signs, and they did the committee did have a starting point. They you know I think there's a couple of other municipalities around Ontario that have certainly done this as well, and so we took some of the things from those ideas and those designs. We certainly did it to a certain the wording was very carefully chosen by the committee and that type of thing. So but the overall design was done by our graphics team.
Talent, eh? Talent. What can I say?
When you got good people, that's what happens.
Yeah, I know. Thank you both for coming in and sitting down with me. I really, really appreciate you being here. Appreciate you for going ahead and seeing this vision of these lawn signs. And it's just awesome. Just awesome.
We can't thank Ketchum enough.
I know. I know.